Hi everyone, Crafty Kara here with a different kind of video. I decided to do it this way. I was going to show you each magazine that I want to do piece by piece because I want to do, like stitching for magazines every month. So instead of doing that, having a mess, I took pictures of everything that is in consideration for being stitched next year, and I would like your help by voting on your favorite. So I'm going to show you, I think it's 23 projects. Excuse me. I'm getting over a cough, I'm sorry. I have 23 projects. And I have them all listed and what magazines are from, so if you're interested in doing them as well, you can do that. So you can easily find the magazine online or whatever. So let's get started. Again, you want to vote on your favorite. Whatever you vote for will be one of the ones that I will stitch. Again, I only have room for 12. The opportunity is to start one a month, but you get to choose one of the 12 projects. I can't promise that I'll start it in the first month or two because I will probably need to wait till I can get some supplies. For some of these, they require beading and probably some special fabric. So the first one that is up is Blackwork Beauty, and of course most of you probably know this. It is from World of Cross Stitch 231. I like it because of the black work. And sorry, hopefully that's better. I see my camera's just trying to focus the whole time. I mean, it's so pretty, and I've seen some people stitch it, and it looks like a lot of fun. But that is number 1, Blackwork Beauty. Number 2 is Magic in the Moonlight. Trying to say it backwards. This is a Heaven and Earth design that was also in World of Cross Stitch issues 232 and 233. It's got a bunny, guys. It is pretty big, though. Can't see exactly what that says, but it's pretty big. Not as crazy big as some of the other Hades, but big enough for me especially. But that is number 2. Number 3 is Bunny Backstitch. She's so cute. This comes from World of Cross Stitch 233 as well. And she's cross-stitching. How adorable is that? And looks pretty simple. She's a little bit larger, but it's not full coverage. Number 4 is these cute 3D cottages that came from World of Cross Stitch issue 236. I believe somebody else has mentioned these, but oh gosh, it looks so cute. And especially somewhat similar to the Victoria's Sampler idea of some of those that are expensive. But these are just cute, and I bet, you can hang some of these from the tree if you put a little loop up here, as well as I'll have to look about attaching the roof itself. Maybe I can hinge one side and be able to open it. We'll see. Excuse me. But that was number 4, Cute Cottages 3D. Number 5 is Live in Color. These are neat little patterns for the pens. I was looking online where to get them. So again, if this was picked by you guys, it would probably take me a month or 2 at least to get these supplies. But they look like fun, and maybe if I didn't do these designs, I might design my own, because how fun would that be to have a pen with cross stitch in it? That came out of issue 241, World of Cross Stitch. Next one is Shop Till You Drop, which came out of World of Cross Stitch 244. I think these are cute. They're not too big. You can see they're probably between about a 3x5. But you get the straight paper on a card and make a little awning. Ugh, adorable. Just looks like fun. I like the colors. After that, you have number 7, which is Spooktacular. This came from issue 246. I just really like this design. I even like how it's being displayed on a little dowel rod. But yeah, the colors aren't overwhelming. It's not too dark. It's not too bright, but it's very Halloween. So yeah, I would like to have a few Halloween stitches around. Next thing came from the same issue. Yes, Things That Go Boo from, again, World Across Stitch 246. And I like the idea of doing them on colored fabric. I do have orange, but I don't think it's that big. It's more like a banner. Like a thin banner. But just look, the witch on the purple. Looks like fun and very simple. This one looks very, very easy. Excuse me. Next is Twinkling Trimmings. Or Twinkling Trimming. This is one of the latest ones. It's from issue 247. I don't care. This is probably one of the first ones I'll work on. I looked at them once and then I looked at them again and I was like, I couldn't stop looking at them because everything is beads or acrylic or metallic. I mean, even the green is pretty, but it requires gold acrylic, gold beads, blue acrylic, and red beads and red acrylic. Those are so pretty. If I didn't have a million projects, what I feel like is a million projects going on right now and other responsibilities, I would be doing these like right now. But anyways, number 9, Twinkling Trimming, World Across Stitch 247. This one is called So Crafty. This comes from the Cross Stitcher. This comes from issue 287. I like the colors. Looks like fun and it'd be perfect to hang in a crafty room, which I don't have. But even easy to gift because my mom has this old sewing machine still. And then there's like sample stitch looking stuff. Oh, cute. And it's so crafty. Next comes from the same issue, Cross Stitcher 287. It's called Cute as a Button. This adorable little girl, and they use buttons on these. I mean, they're just tags that I can easily make this into a card or even frame something really small for the kids' room, because here's a little black button with a camera. A little black button says balloons, and little button says flower bouquet. How adorable. Next is another one of my favorites. This comes from I can't even. Oh, Cross Stitch Crazy. Couldn't even remember the initials I wrote. This comes from Cross Stitch Crazy, issue 220. It's Peter Rabbit. It's so cute. And it's not too terribly big. And there are some colors in it, but it's not heavily confettied. So I like that one. This one is one of the few that would have normally never made the list, but I am enjoying autumn every year more now, that my allergies are not as strong as they used to be as a child. Autumn kind of ruined that for me. But I love the tones of the golds and the reds and the oranges in the trees, and then a little deer and her baby. Oh, it's so cute. And it is a full coverage, but I think it's within an 8x10 or a little under. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry. But this is from the same issue, 220 as well, Cross Stitch Crazy. But just, I don't know, gives a nice warm feeling. This one comes from Cross Stitch Card Shop. I was, again, looking at the initials, trying to remember exactly what it is. Cross Stitch Card Shop, issue 97. Dress to Impress. How cute are these? They are meant to be cards. Little plastic canvas or or whatnot, but I could just stitch them on something and just think they're cute. I mean, these are just adorable dresses. That one's adorable. Next one is Winter Woolies cross-stitch card shop as well, issue 98. Little sweaters or jumpers is another you might call it. But they just look like fun. Like the kids would like one of these. And again, stitch it on plastic canvas or stitch it on Aida or regular Aida or something else if you like. This next one is Back to School Trio. It comes from Cross Stitch and Needlework from September of 2014. I've had this one for a while because I've had these in plan to possibly stitch for a teacher gift someday. But I just think these are cute. Oh yeah, and they're Joan Elliott. I knew they're by somebody. But I think they wouldn't be terribly long to stitch, but they look like fun. Next, I almost took this one out, but I realized I need something different. This is the Color Shift Mandala Cross Stitch and Needlework from summer of 2016. I may or may not choose these colors. I may go with purple tones. I may go with all blues. Excuse me. I might even do variegated. I'll have to double check the pattern, but I do like how the color shifts, like it says. But it looks like it could be a fairly easy, what are called mindless stitching. You know, once you get the pattern down, you can probably just go for a while. And I do have a pillowcase. It's an older one, but it's got a lace trim around it, and I was thinking this could fit on there pretty well. Or it should. Next is Cross Stitch Lover from Just Cross Stitch, February 2016. I want to do this one, and I'm sorry if you can't see it because some of the glare. But this is definitely an Ursula Michaels design. But yeah, it's got all the cross stitch stuff in it. Why not? And these are really fast stitches. I mean, I should be able to, if I did this, it should take under 2 weeks to do tops. Oh, sorry, I see a picture. Next one is Queen Anne's Lace. This comes from Just Cross Stitch, April 2016. I remember seeing this and going, oh, that's so pretty. And it does remind me of the fairy that I did that was a Nora Corbett. And I know the beadwork, there's beadwork in there, but it just looks so pretty. And I love the choices of fabric people have been putting this on. But that would be really fun as well. Now some of these others are older ones. But since Cross Stitch and Needlework has also announced that they're discontinuing the magazine again, one of these designs have been featured again in the last magazine. So the final issue, the Cross Stitch and Needlework Winter 2016, has this one or the Flower Shop, one of the two. Forgive me, it's not handy, it's behind me, I don't want to make a bunch of noise. But this is the Christmas House. The issue that I have it from originally comes from Cross Stitch and Country Crafts, which is also owned by Cross Stitch and Needlework. And this came from issue from October 94. But this will be challenging, but a lot of fun. Because I'm going to use my finger, excuse me. Because if you don't know, you stitch this tree. I think there's a candle or something in the window on a separate piece of fabric. Then you stitch all of this plus doing the hardanger work on a different piece of fabric. And so you make a window here and here. And then, of course, with some layering effects, you will kind of look more 3D, like you're really looking into the house. So, yeah, here's the pictures down here. You would stitch this, and then this, and they layer together to do that. So, yeah, I'd be nervous to start but I've been looking at this for quite some time. Next up is Hearts and Flowers. It's the same concept, but with a flower shop, that you stitch the flowers first, and there's an open close sign in here, and then you'll stitch all of that and layer it together. And this one that I have came from, it's called Heart and Flowers, and it comes from Cross Stitch and Country Crafts from February of 97. And there's a couple more. And did I forget to number these? I have them backwards. So, because somehow I got out of order anyway. Hopefully I'm able to put some numbers on these pictures. But just tell me what you like. I hope the numbers are easier if I'm able to get them on there. Sorry. I mean to make you dizzy. Okay, this is where I was. Virtuous Woman comes from Love of Cross Stitch. I remember those initials that I wrote down. This came from the March of 97 issue. I got this at, a resale bookstore in town. It's like a charitable bookstore. But I saw this and I thought it was adorable. It is fairly large. You can stitch all these individually, but it is Proverbs 31. And I really like all the sayings. And since my husband and I have been married for, 6 years now, but we've been together 13, 15 years, I don't know, been a while. These are nice reminders of not to let yourself get overwhelmed or too emotional. That happens a lot with me sometimes. But that looks like fun, and I do like the little folksy art design there. And now I have my last one, which is called Every Star. This came from Love of Cross Stitch, January of 93. Very simple, but when I saw the pattern, because it's not real clear here, but it says he knows every star. Every star has a name. And it's a little winter scene, and it's simple and cute. Something I've kind of, always drawn to when I've opened this magazine. So now you've seen 23 designs, and I hope I have them all numbered for you so you can see. If not, just shout out the name below. But let me know what's your favorite, and the one with the most votes is definitely going to get started next year. Hopefully I can finish it depending on which one it is. If it's something entirely huge like was it Magic in the Moonlight, the hate design? Yeah, it probably won't get finished next year, but I'll start it because I want to do that one too. If you have any other questions, just let me know. Put that below. I'm leaving this voting up till January 1st, because that's when I will want to start having those plans sort of set in stone, so that way I can prepare myself without going crazy, because 4 kids will do that to you. So I have to plan ahead where I can. There's too many variables. But thank you for watching. I will be back very, very soon with my monthly update. I've got some things to show you. But thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, and I will see you guys next time.